Is it possible to transform this cable from this to this, or from this to this? We can go one more step and transform it from this and to this. Well, let's find out. Hello, welcome back to Rich Tech. Today we are going to attempt to repair this lightning cable. It's dirty and worn out, and the owner most probably threw it because of this damage right there. Turn it to this other side. It's the damage right there. As with other cables or lightnings or Apple cables, this is the most common damage you see, and it's usually the outer covering peeling off and exposing the wires. The USB side is still okay, but it's maybe a matter of time. So the first thing you want to do with this is to clean it up and see how we can go ahead with the repair. The items you need to repair this cable are fairly simple. We need some scoring material, some scoring powder, and super glue, and a razor blade. So that's it. Let's see how we can repair this. Now this is the result of cleaning the cable with a bit of scoring powder, and you can see the big difference that there is between the cable right here where it's not been cleaned and the portion which has been cleaned. Now cleaning is fairly simple. You just apply some scoring powder on your scoring material and run it along the cable just like that. Then you wipe it down with a piece of cloth, dry it, and you see the major difference where you've scored, where you've cleaned, and the portion which has not been cleaned. After a few passes with the scoring powder and scoring material, the cable now looks fairly clean, with the exception of a few deep stains like that there, but it's generally okay. It can be used, and the only thing we need to do here now is to repair this damage right here. Now for that we're going to go ahead and cut off the spoiled material or rubber so as to prevent it from going down. Then we'll pull this up and cover this exposed area. Now let's get down to it. You should take care so that you do not cut off the inner wires. All we need to do is to cut off the outer rubber insulation, and also here remove the outer rubber insulation, the inner rubber insulation. Now we spare the outer one. Here you want to remove the inner insulation just like this. Problem with this one is it's really chafed. Let's see how much material we can remove from here before we fix it with glue. Now here I'm removing this which has gotten into this rubber insulation up here. Using a very sharp razor blade. this is how it looks like, having cut off the excess rubber from here, or the waste rubber, and also I've removed some from this point. But as you can see, this one has been eaten up, and it's not looking so good. So what you want to do right here is to push this to cover this, and to go underneath this one right here. To make this neater, I've also cut off a bit of the destroyed rubber which was here. Now I'm ready to push this right into this, so as to complete our joint right there. Let's see how it will turn out. And this is now ready for completion. Remember, we need to slide this rubber insulation under this one, and we've already prepared space for it so that it will slide right underneath there. So without wasting time, let's put some glue, because this is a time sensitive matter. We need to do this very fast so as to avoid the glue drying up before we complete the joint. So I'll do that, put glue all around, then very quickly push this right up into the you can use a certain material to, like this piece of plastic, just to roll around this joint like that, and make it to stick tightly. The other thing you could do, you could take a long nose pliers, a pair of long nosed pliers would also help. Just squeeze lightly around the joint to ensure that it's, after much cleaning and tidying up, the result is as good as this. This lightning cable cannot be compared to what it was before. This is how the new look is. Of course, this other portion looks shorter, but it looks tidy, and the wire is no longer exposed. So thanks for watching, and if you like such content, kindly subscribe and also give comments, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get such content when I release them. Thank you for your time.